Hey guys, thanks for tuning in with Mama with us today. Today on our channel, we'll be showing you how we use these resealable squeeze pouches. They're great for on the go with our growing toddler, teaching him how to self-feed, and we can fill him with the foods that he desires. Alright, so let's get started. I'll show you guys how we made these. Items you will need is a blender, a spoon, a measuring cup, and then all of the fruit, and then if you want to add the cereal, and then of course our cute little piece pouch here. These are the pouches that I used. I used the Wheat Sprouts. This is the same company that I use with the glass containers, and then I also use the animal packages. I have the link below. I'm not sure the actual brand of these, but I bought them because they were super cute. But I do like the Wheat Sprout better, just because on the back side you can see that you can put the name, date, and the contents in it. I write really big, so I wasn't able to achieve that with the large marker that I had, but I do know what it is. And then with these, it kind of wipes off pretty easily. It doesn't stay very well. You only can put the name of who they belong to. I'm pretty sure you can squeeze a date in there, but it's not as big. But these are super cute, but overall I do like these better. These pouches did come with 6. The Wheat Sprout came with 6 pouches, and the animals came with 6 pouches with a variety of different animals. This is about 5 ounces, and I believe this is 5 ounces also. They are very similar in putting them together. You just make sure that you put the top on. Make sure you put the top on first, because the content will squeeze out of it. And then you just open up the pouch here and put it on there. You want to make sure that you do clean this out before use. It is reusable. That's what I like about it. You want to use a scrubber to clean it out. Make sure it goes all the way through the hole, getting everything out, because you don't want your baby eating any old food that you had in the previous pouch. So these are dishwasher safe, but I just go ahead and hand wash them because they are better to me. This is an example of one of the tools that I use, and it goes all the way through the pouch. You can buy this at any store. So I got some of Grayson's favorite food. He likes kale. I have blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. I did steam all these items just to bring out the flavor to it, and then it makes it easier for it to blend, which is very important. But you don't have to do that. I also added some of the oatmeal that he eats in the morning. I bought this at Walmart. It was less than $3. I add this to all of his pouches just because it adds more nutrients to the pouches also, and it is more filling for the baby. So when I bought these items, I actually bought the large 2-pound bag of blueberries. It was the frozen organic one. Sometimes I bought fresh, sometimes I bought organic. This time I bought this time I bought the frozen ones. I did the blueberries, that's why it is a little soupy. I kind of did it a little too much. And then the kale and the strawberries, and then I am going to add blueberries. I measured out the cereal, might as well say a cup, and so I'm going to add that to his food when I blend it. You can mix and match any kind of vegetables that you want. He likes it better when I put the fruit in there now. He'll eat more of it just because I'm kind of weaning him off of baby food. He's starting to not care for baby food as much, but he does still like the fruit a lot. So that's why I still add vegetables. So you can do any vegetables, and then also add the fruit to it, and he enjoys it just as much. To fill up the pouch, you won't need this much. 2 cups blueberries, raspberries, about 2 cups of everything. This is a actual bunch of kale, and then I got a full banana. You want to be careful with the banana. Banana is overpowering, but because I have all these different flavors, when I mix and match them, it won't be as overpowering. But you don't want to, I don't use more than 1 banana, whatever I'm mixing it up with. I only do like a half of banana if it's only 1 or 2 flavors. I already made all of the pouches as you saw right before this, but I'm just going to show you how I achieved these packages and how I got them to go in this small container. So we're gonna fill up the little piggy. Texture is different. So I'm gonna put in the kale. You can also hide the vegetables that they don't like to give this to them also. Got the kale here. Here's one tip with the kale. I did have fresh kale. You want to make sure you get all the stems out of them. If you don't, you will have strings in your kale. I have learned from that. So make sure you break up all the kale off the stem. Even though the stem is the nutrients of most of it, you want to make sure you break the blueberries. And kale, blueberry, and banana. So I'm putting this whole banana in there because kale is pretty overpowering also, but this is going to help it. So I forgot to actually dice it up, so I'm just gonna break it off. I'm gonna add that cup of, then also you wanna make sure you add water also. A half a cup of water. I usually don't, when I blend my fruits, I usually don't add water, but because I have this oatmeal in here, you do want to add water. In fact, I'm at a full cup. Now that's a full cup. But here we go. Alright, so you do want to make sure that you have like a smooth consistency because it is going to go through this small hole in the pouch. So you want to make sure you have a pretty good consistency. It's not too thick. You can have chunks in it if you want to, but I don't like mine to have too many chunks when it's going through the pouch. It's different when he's eating it through a spoon, but through the pouch I like it a little like a smoothie. Actually, you can make this for yourself. Instead of adding this baby oatmeal, you could add protein or adult oatmeal, or yeah, you can just make a smoothie for yourself, you and your baby. So this is gonna make it easier. Make sure you put it in one of these containers. If you don't, you will struggle. So put it in a measuring cup. This color is so pretty. It does have little chunks at the bottom. I might, no, I'm gonna leave it. It's a little chunky, but not really, it's perfect. Okay, so open up the hole. I almost didn't do this. Make sure you put this on the bottom. I'm telling you, you'll be pissed off, mad that you didn't. Make sure that it's screwed on there. You wanna write on here first because it's gonna be hard to write on there if you already fill it up. I almost forgot what this was. See, my pen is so big, I need to invest in another one. This was blueberry, banana, dang, what was it? Blueberry, banana, kale. That's even sound good. Let me taste it. Tasty, pretty tasty. All right. Blueberry, banana, kale. Oh, and of course, do not forget the date, but this boy's gonna eat all this before the month is up, so that's even not a problem, but we're gonna still put a date anyways. Okay, so I sealed the bottom. I'm not trying to talk to y'all like your kids, but I messed up, so I don't want you to make the same mistake I did. Open it up, and then make sure it's in this container. Do not use a spoon. You can if you want to, but I'm telling you, you want to use a measuring cup or some kind of measuring device that has a spout. And then, pretty simple. You actually only want to fill it halfway because when you squeeze the pouch to close it, it's going to squeeze out. So you only want to fill it halfway. Make sure the bottom is open and make sure it's going all the way through, and then you just seal it up. Just like that, Mr. Piggy turned purple. But yeah, it's super easy. So I already did my other ones. I'm gonna finish these out. I ran out of pouches, but instead I'm just gonna put them in the little freezer trays that I have and just get them out as I go. All right, guys, cute little piggy said thanks for tuning in and momming with us today. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook at Raw Mommin. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you won't miss any uploads. And then thanks for tuning in and momming with us today. Make sure you comment and like if you have any questions.